Hi, Bear. Hey, Rachel. All right, let me just try to share my screen first. Okay. Bear, are you ready to record? Okay, cool. All right. So, intentions and distractions. So, my intentions for this call is to lead this call since Zept is traveling, and I added tasks, Risha's tasks in the agenda because yeah, I like to get clarity around that so we can get more organized. And yeah, just to continue the updates on the audit and also discuss this one, the last topic, because we weren't able to talk about this in our last call. So yeah, my distraction, I have a bit stomach ache. So yeah, just that one. And I pass it to you as a
Thanks, Ivy. Yeah, my intention is just to sing with all of you guys. See, I also like did the sing with the audio to drift, so I think I can share my feedback there. Distractions. I'm at the airport, so there is a lot of background noise. And yeah, like I'm so tired. Like yesterday, I was at Rave until 4 a.m. and we wake up pretty early. But yeah, I'm good. Actually, very happy. Pass it to Bear.
Thanks, Bear. Intentions are just to, I guess, finish up what we need to on the audit, get that done, answer any questions, and distractions. Uh, Nothing unusual, just other working groups outside of TEC that are require a lot of effort. So that's it. I'll pass it back to Ivy.
thanks ratio. Okay, so let's start with the first item in the bullet in the agenda. Um, I maybe we can start with hey Auntie. Yeah, maybe you can also share your intentions and distractions. We're just starting.
Hey, what's up? Sorry for being late.
So yeah, we can share your intentions and distractions. We're just starting.
Oh yeah, sure. So intentions. I wanted to. I don't think I have any particular thing to talk about, but just seeing what else can we do for the audit and distractions. Not too much. There's a construction like close to my house, so there's a bit of noise, but not really an issue. That's that.
Okay, thanks Auntie. So yeah, these are the topics in the agenda. I just want to continue giving updates on the audit and talk about the post audit because we missed it last time. And I also added Risha's tasks because I think he will he the last day that he'll be contributing to the to transparency is April 30th. So I thought we better delegate the tasks that he'll be leaving behind so we'll get organized. So what the task that I know that you ratio are working on is the decision tracker, right? Updating the decision tracker sheet. Is there anything else that
Um, Yeah, the only other thing is events. The server events.
okay? So these two,
Yeah.
only these two
Yeah.
things. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I want to ask Zep or NT, this
Well,
any of you.
I was just going to say, yeah, and any other follow up, I guess that has to do with the audit beyond the date. So that's yeah, that's it.
On ratios. Okay, cool. All right. So we have this 3 items. I don't know, Josepi, how you want to delegate these 3 tasks. Zep? No, Zep?
Well, I can tell you the first one, I'm sorry, server events takes probably half an hour to 45
Mm-hmm.
minutes time wise. Decision tracking, now it shouldn't really take that long. It depends on the activity within the community. So it can take an hour to 2, but now that everything is now that everything is set up with the sheet,
Mm-hmm. This is every week.
it is.
I had some internet issues. Yeah, regarding the ratio task, I think I'll happy to take them if no one wants, but it'd be awesome if also Bear or Nenti, and if you would like to pick them, like we could do like an onboarding, like especially like the decision tracking document is very important. I mean, the events is also easy, but the decision tracking, I think like we could do an onboarding. I mean, if someone wants, I could also do it myself. No one wants to do it.
I think I can help with the decision tracker sheet, but the server events, I'm not familiar with the process on that one. So, yeah.
I wouldn't have an issue with doing that. I do that for probably 1 or 2 servers as well. So uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
Just to,
you want to take this on, NC?
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, why not? Yeah.
right, nice. And
so I just want to clarify that server events will require a Discord permission. So an admin will have to give Inti permission to update events. I think it's should be the last permission under permissions.
Yeah, actually, I created a role for like planner event, and I think I can assign it to a team, but not today, but tomorrow.
okay, cool. And for follow up on ratios parts in the audit, Zep, we're gonna take that on.
I think like he did a very nice job, like with the spreadsheet. And then what I was talking with Efra, like like he takes like he's the designer, so he will feel like he's he sent me already an audit, but I didn't have the time to look at that. But I told him like what you see, like if you think like you need to link the sheet, link the sheet, and if you think like you can keep working on Figma, maybe like you have more space to show the tables. Uh, Honestly, I have the document. I had not the time to check that on, but I think like what Ratio did with the decision tracking sheet and have it everything super organized. I think that's covered that part. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, actually, there was one thing in ranked choice voting.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
Snapshot. Uh
Hold
huh.
on, Zep. Before we go to the audit, maybe, so I just want to get your answer if you will be taking on ratios parts if there are changes needed in the future audit.
I mean, I think like it, actually like if you said you are going to do decision tracking, it's almost the
Mm-hmm.
same. So it's like get
Mm-hmm.
all these decisions updated, and
Mm-hmm.
then it's just link it to a doc. That's yeah. Like the
Ah,
most important
okay.
thing is like having this document, like do what Rachel was doing,
Updated.
like have this
Mm-hmm.
document updated and you know uh, and
Yeah,
add all the information
mhm.
that is necessary in that document.
Yeah, I mean for the spreadsheet I can take that on, but if there will be changes in the descriptions or in the graphics on Rachel's part, will you be able to take it on?
Yeah, I can always support you. I think with that.
Okay. Okay, cool. So maybe we can move on now to the audit update. So, you were saying Zepti earlier about the advice process
No, actually, ranked choice voting.
around
The thing
advice.
is like snapshot give you like the last two after like the rank. It's not so transparent how the process went. For example, like in the param, like 420 was the proposal with more first option, but it went down and down and down because like people either like it like first option or didn't like it at all, so it was like last option. And the thing is like like this is not being seen in the other, like it says like 0%. So what this was suggesting is like get the CVV and put more transparency around this data actually. For the rest, there was another thing like we also saw like we could have nice integration. Or it's in, I don't know if it's part 4 or 5, but it's one that I was doing. Instead of link, and you also provide there some feedback, Ivy, like instead of linking the Dion dashboard, maybe we could make a quick video, showing like the data and explaining it because maybe for us, like it's pretty easy to read the data, but for some
Mm-hmm.
people, like it's pretty hard. So just a quick video saying what's in there in the Dune and how it affected in this period. I think actually like it would be a nice integration for the auditor, and I can do that tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow and I'll finish it tomorrow too.
Okay.
I wanted to say something about the Doom board thing as well. I don't remember who were the guys that put together the Doom board, but I think the like you can set a start date and an end date for the Doom board to look at numbers and whatnot. But seems like some of the widgets on the board doesn't take the specified date. Um, and so yeah, if we could get any of those guys to give it a look and see if that can be fixed or something.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's add issues. Uh, if you like, I talk with TH regularly. Like he's an awesome dude. And I think he would have no trouble to fix it. Like if there are bugs, like he will fix them.
Okay, sounds fine. You have to click apply all parameters up there, but some widgets do not retrieve the data in
Can you create uh, like issues in Git in the Senha board and link like assign it to me and I'll talk with CH and he will get it done.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So for the video here, Zep, you will do the recording.
The Dion? Yeah, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm. What about this one?
Which one? I cannot see
It's
your. Let me.
there's a video that's linked here. It's I haven't watched it yet. Let's see. Oh,
DAO is sharing it with the
okay.
communities.
So this is the TC Spotlight video that we had, but it's not yet published. I will ask Tam if this can get published, so it's not in the Google Drive.
True is the man. I think he was planning to publish it before flying to Amsterdam, but he didn't do that. Uh, he's homeless now, so I don't know how quick it will get that done. But True is the man, actually.
Okay.
But
So we don't. So we add the YouTube link instead of the Google Drive link.
yeah, actually, I think it'll be worse if I chat with Chewy, or maybe I can just upload that, right?
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
DM him. I'll get that done.
Okay. Oh, so you will do this. Yeah. But if you can't, just let me know so I can also start coordinating it with Chui.
Yeah,
My
just put it in the agenda, and I'll when I'm home, I'll get to see the agenda and everything that's up in the agenda. I'll do it this up.
I dropped the comments in the audit document, so you can just check here. That yeah, the comments are in the transparency document, the audit document.
Okay. Yeah.
My question is, do you have like the live file or live document that Efra is using to create the graphics so we can
Yes. Yes.
um give
Yes.
real
But
time
I'll
feedback?
need I need my laptop. But yeah,
Oh,
I'll have it. I'm on the phone right now.
okay. Yeah, maybe I've wait, that's this. Yeah, because now I think the only we have all the data and the content, but I think what we need to give feedback on is the design or how we want to what we correct me Zepti if I'm wrong, but my understanding is like this document is just like the basis, uh and then we will move all this data in the design that Efra is working on. So he just copy paste everything in the file that he's working on. I mean,
Yeah.
this is not
Actually,
the
like
document that we
he's
presented.
he's getting all the data in that document.
Mm-hmm.
He even makes some visuals for like the some stuff. He made some visuals, which is great. Like I couldn't I couldn't check the whole document, but it looks pretty, at least to
Uh-huh.
me.
Is
But
it
yeah, like
possible to my other questions in the document that Efra is working on? Do you think it's possible to edit the text directly? I
yeah, the
mean,
text. Yeah. I mean,
what
I
tool
think
is he?
he's using Figma.
Oh, then in Figma we can just edit the text there directly.
Yeah.
Like if there will be some typo or minor text edits, he might not be able to catch those edits if we edit the document directly. So should yeah, because like this one, I saw some like this, so I remove it here, but I don't know if Efra will be able to catch the new changes that we're creating on this document. Maybe it's better if we just edit the text directly on Figma.
Yeah, I actually think like we could whenever like he already gave me the link, so probably the document is already done. So I'll as soon as I'm at my home, I'll send it
Mm-hmm.
to I'll send the Figma. I'll tag everyone who's involved in the audit. Like maybe we do a
Mm-hmm.
quick read, everyone async,
Mm-hmm.
and if there's something that needs to be changed, DM me or Efra, and that we will get done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because that's what I wanted to check with you because I plan to also read this because I saw some minor edits, like minor typos. But I'm not sure if I should be editing here. I should be editing directly on Efra's file or Efra's document because he
Yeah,
might not be able
totally.
to. Yeah. So I'll just stop editing, doing making text edits in this document, and I'll just wait for your for the link so I can just review the Figma link and put my edits there directly. Will that work
Yeah,
better?
that
Mm-hmm.
sounds like a good plan.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that we want to talk about in this in the audit. If we missed anything aside from the graphics or the
I
design.
shared the oh sorry oh well I shared the hack in the markdown text I'm working on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is nothing new, but just to have it there and see what's up. It looks pretty much the same. I can share my screen briefly,
Okay.
but mm, so the the relevant part, I guess, is the markdown. Um, I've been slowly working on it because I know some stuff isn't done yet, but I'll probably just wait for EFA to finish, and once that's finished, I will you know put everything down on the on Markdown to avoid uh minor fixes like grammar fixes and that stuff. Because probably it's going to be hard to catch up if we are working on three documents at the same time, like the Google the Google document, the Figma file, and also the Markdown. So probably just put a hold on this.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Regarding this,
agree. Yeah, I just want to say that I agree. That's what I want to mention also, that maybe you can wait for the one from the Figma file is final, so we don't need to yeah, catch up with the text edits or the other changes that we'll be creating on Figma. But will it be easy for you to just copy paste whatever is in Figma?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not an issue.
All right. Yes, that's
and
it.
I was just wanted to ask, like, do you know how to make it like an NFT and send it to the DAO, like you say before, or do you find a dev? Like, do you need a dev? What's the status on that?
You're asking NT, right?
Yeah.
Hey, NT. I don't know if NT heard you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to take up something that. Oh, what was the question? Or
Oh yeah, sure. I can repeat. Yeah, regarding the NFT of the Markdown, like, do you like when the audit is done, like, do you know how to be, make get the NFT of the Markdown and send it to the DAO? Do you need some dev help? Did you find something? Like, yeah, what's the status? Like, I could support you if needed.
yeah, ideally we would have to look for someone with at least uh, junior to intermediate dev skills. Because like I don't think it's hard, but I wouldn't want to make it myself and make a mistake. I was chatting with a friend and seeing if he could help us out, but seems like he was a bit busy. He wanted to say yes, but um, he's he hasn't really showed up. So I'm probably going to have to look for another one. Or if any of you guys know someone uh, who could do it, it shouldn't be hard. I've been reading about it, but I wouldn't want to do that kind of stuff myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. Regarding devs, I don't know. The thing is like some of the devs that we have right now, well, they are working for General Magic, but we have them doing like we have like this initial proposal, like making the TC ABC dashboard, like it's a collaboration between transparency, General Magic, and Common Stack. So I mean, yeah, like most of the devs are in there, but we could try to look on other communities and try to I don't know, maybe we can get someone in one hive or the
Yeah,
thing is like
I'll ask
uh,
around.
yeah, and but the thing with the devs, like they should be trusted because you know, I mean,
Yeah.
sending an NFT is not a big deal, but yeah, we have to be very careful with devs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else that we want to talk about the audit before we move on to the last topic in the agenda? Oh, by the way, I have a question, Zepti. Do we still need another Dune expert? Because someone reached out to me, and I think he or she saw our previous post for when we needed some Dune wizards. So I want to check with you if JH is still available or if we need.
Nah, GH is awesome, and he every time like I ask help from him, he's always like sometimes he's busy and says, "Oh, probably I need 3 or 4 days," but he's so nice.
Mhm.
Like I think we need someone.
Okay, so I'll just respond to the person who reached out to me that we still have Dune Wizard. All right. Okay, so the last topic is the post audit. So I think the question is here is how do we want to get feedback on the audit once it's published?
Uh,
Eh, yeah, go ahead, Zeb.
oh, sorry, they're on mute again. For me, like the most important thing is like we get the community to read the audit and actually apply mutual monitoring, and it's very important that they do not 100% believe what we say. Like they should be skeptical and prove everything with data. I mean, we try to like be the less subjective, objective. Try to be as subjective as possible, and I think we have zero subjectiveness in the audit. But still, like I feel like they should, like we could I don't know say transparency spend 7K when they in reality is spending 20, right? Like I feel like the community should mutual monitoring the data, and that's what we need to like. I think like our biggest goal is to, like help the community to monitor itself. So yeah, maybe we need to do some practices. I don't know any ideas on how could we reach that goal?
Um, I would like to see some dynamics around getting precise feedback for some parts, particularly the parts that describe, I don't know, spendings and decision making. And I guess I'm not 100% sure how, but we could take maybe these 1 hour of transparency for, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and 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 to see something similar to the sprint retrospective. And so we not only present the data, but we encourage everyone to put comments on the data, and to see what's uh, what's being done right, based on the data, what's being done wrong, and what could be done better. Um, and do that for every part or for every important part, because there are some parts that may not be as relevant in that discussion. But just getting an agenda, a set of points to, like, action points to improve based on the data from the audit would be nice.
Yeah, I like that idea, NT. Maybe we can. Is it possible to integrate a type form in the Figma, and then the type type form can have this breakdown of what NT said, so it's easier for them to give a feedback after reading the audit. Or I mean, how do we want to publish it? Is it in
I like forums because they are open. Like if you see a type form, like the type form will be read by us, and this
mhm.
is like we are centralizing the data on us, and what we want is like to spread and decentralize. So I think like the forums is like the most transparent way to get that done.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe can we can have like different options, you know? If some people want to give their feedback privately, they can share it with us, and then we will still be transparent with it, and we don't have to name if someone wants to give feedback, and then but they don't want to be public, then they can use a type form instead of the forum, like giving them options. uh we can yeah, and then in the type form, once we have feedback, we can share it with the community, but the person who provide the feedback will be anonymous.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
idea. Like I think we should encourage everyone to use the forum, but
Mm-hmm.
if someone doesn't want to, wants to keep themselves anonymous, like they could do the type
Mm-hmm.
form and we can publish for them in an anonymous way. Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's
so
good.
forum and type form. And my other question is how do we want how are we going to publish this audit? Like, will it be just posted in the forum, or um of course I know that we will announce it in the community call, but I'm also thinking if TEC has the bandwidth to send an email to I don't know if it's possible
Ooh,
in Comsec.
that's a good idea. I'm going to chat with Manu. That's great, Ivy. That's awesome. We can send an email.
Yeah, but I don't know if we have the information of that all the TEC members or who will be the
I mean,
recipients of the email.
yeah, that's half what that's the marketing team problem.
Mm-hmm.
We just talk with them and tell them like, hey, put this thing into the CRM and send it to
Yeah.
people. I think that's good.
So this audit distribution is
Um,
gonna. Mhm.
Also, well, I think that's a really great idea. That I'm pretty sure the audit will make it to the monthly newsletter. No, well, by monthly newsletter Manu's making, and perhaps he can make like a separate email just for the audit if we think it's important enough. But also, I would want to um, talk with I don't know who, maybe Edu or uh, I think maybe Tam, because I think the audit is important enough to schedule to take over one of the sprint retrospectives or Stewards Council and just go over everyone's comments and take action because money spendings have been an ongoing discussion and issue at the TC, and well, it is going to depend on what I guess Tom says or the other but I think it's an important enough topic to take over a whole retrospective, or I don't know, whichever call is more appropriate for that.
See, probably a council, a Stevas council, I would say. I mean, I actually was talking that with Griff, like, the idea of the audit is like, okay, we get the data, but now we have to make decisions with the data, right? So I
Yeah,
don't know if it will
absolutely.
be a financial working group at the end, if it will be the stewards, how are we going to manage it? But the thing is, we, we get our thing done, and now we need to figure it out as a community how to use this information. But yeah, I totally agree with you. Like the idea with this audit is like, this data are going to be used. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. Like if we don't use it for doing strategies around the commons or stuff, like yeah, there's no use.
there's
Okay.
something also I noticed about the audit. I'm sorry to go back. When I was moving data from the Google Doc to the Markdown, um, we mentioned a lot of the term quarter, and there's some calculations based on quarter. But if the audit is from January to March, it is actually a trimester. So there was a calculation on operations that said that that based on the outflows and inflows, the TC would last like 4 years. But I changed that, and so based making the calculation based on trimesters, uh, the numbers are going to be different, and they end up being like 5 years or something. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to put that into everyone's attention because
Yeah, that's true. And I think like 3 months is like so quick as are going to be stressed. Like I think every 4 months it would be better now that we have the first one done, right?
yeah, I agree with
I don't
that.
know.
But yeah, I agree with that. But I guess at least for this one that's already finished, just to we should change everything that refers to the audit as a quarter and
True.
every possible calculation that's been made based on 4 months and change it to 3 months. Also, the number format, like there's some discrepancies on how do we present the decimals. Because I think that's probably USFT. Did you guys at Spain? I think you put the decimals with a comma. Um, and then we should agree on something. I've been using point as the decimal thing, and I don't know if we should
Mhm.
keep using that or what. I don't know.
Where is that part?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
seeing
that's
mostly
true. Yeah,
Well, I changed some. Honestly,
yeah,
that was probably my bad because I didn't ask
no, no,
before changing. But
that's cool. That's cool.
if you go, for example, to section 3.3.3, which is communities, there's commas on the decimal separator.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can use a period
Yeah,
instead of comma.
I mean, if it's only me who use it differently, let's yeah just put a dot after
Mm-hmm.
decimals and then the
Mm-hmm.
comma just for splitting.
Are you, okay. NT, will you be able to help with that?
Yeah,
Since
sure.
you already started changing
Yeah,
some.
Yeah, I
when we
have to
have
do it anyways for the markdown, so I don't mind.
Okay.
great. Yeah, and then yeah, just put it for the when the FRS document is there. But yeah, thank you, Andy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wrote down the feedback from NT here so we can check back later this week or yeah, before our next call if these changes have been integrated. Um, okay, is there anything else on that, NT? If not, we can. I just want to go back to the audit distribution.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I'm sorry for taking the
Okay,
topic back.
okay, thanks. So yeah, Zep, how do we want to distribute the audit? So we talked about sending email if possible, and then newsletter. So will this be posted on the forum, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Community
Forum,
call.
community call. Yeah, yeah. In the community call, what we really need to get is fit engaged.
Mm-hmm.
On the,
Can you also add a link in the TEC handbook?
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
the
yeah, we have a section for transparency. I think that could be there,
mm,
and I have
okay,
access. I can do that.
yeah, just maybe just add one statement here and um, transparency.
Yeah, maybe here we could say a transparency audit
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because on the working group that we have other things. Someone should also update that a little bit. I don't know if someone wants to do it. I could also do it, but I don't know.
I'm looking for the. I know we have a transparency section here, but this is
Yeah,
empty now.
no, in the working groups. If you go to the working groups, there is all what transparency and mutual monitoring. You will see that in there.
Ah, okay, I see it now. Here. Yeah. And then we can probably add the audit here in this section under TEC funding.
Yeah, looks like a nice place.
Okay. So I guess that's it. Forum, community call, email. Yeah, I think we covered everything. I don't know if you guys want to add something else
No,
or
maybe like
should. Mhm.
Bear, can you share like the recordings? How's it going?
Bear?
Yeah, I mean just to check in the recordings. Like, are you feeling great? Like, do you like the what you're doing? Yeah, just a check in. Yeah, I think at some point we have power, but the thing with the bot is like it was having more issues than good. Like the bot was missing audio very often. I mean, I think if it, uh, technical issues happen, and then like the most important call that we need to get recorded is like the community call, and we are doing backup for this one. But doing backup for all the calls, I think it would be, spending too much resources. Like actually, we should have to pay someone else to do recording. Or I mean, I could do some as well. Like I don't mind like if I'm in the call, I still going on most of the calls. doing a backup. And if you see like something is, especially like if you see that something is not working good, even if it's going okay, just DM me. Hey Zeb, could you back me up in this call? And I'll do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's try this way. Like let's try like keep it like, as we have right now. And if you see like your computer is going slow or something's going weird, just DM me and I'll back you up. And yeah, let's try like this. And if we say like okay, maybe we really need a bot or something, we keep exploring. But I mean, if it's one call, you also learning the art of recording. So every time like you're doing it better and better. So I think that should be good.
Someone added Craig. I don't know who added it.
Yeah, it's another bot. I was trying to use, but I was also trying to use it, and the thing is like it's a centralized source software. I mean, probably works better than Power. Uh, yeah, we could also try Craig.
So, mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So Zepti, will you be exploring Craig and see if it can be added to our server?
Yeah, I mean, let's do like what we just said. Let's try a couple of like using correct is also annoying because you need to bot to start recording, bot to stop recording. It's like another task. So
Mhm.
let's try like keep the things as we are right now. And if Bear has some problem, I'll come back him up. Like he just DM me. And and if we see like okay, maybe we really need correct, then we add it. But let's put less work on ourselves that needed. I mean, that's my opinion. If everyone thinks differently, please share. Yeah, especially like your opinion is the most important. Yeah, like you are the one who's doing it.
I actually have a question about maintaining our YouTube channel because I used to update the playlists. So I just wanted to clarify with you, Bear, if you're also doing it, or if not, then I'll do it.
Oh no, he's not doing it. I thought you were doing it.
Yeah, I updated it, but I saw when I updated it, I saw that there are newer um videos that were added to the playlists. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's why I wanted to ask. Because I when I added some old videos in the playlist, I saw that the new ones are have been added. So I just wanted to playlist. Okay, cool. No, it's okay. It's okay if you do that. Just want to clarify so I know what's expected from me or yeah, because I know if I know that someone that you're doing it, then I will not do it anymore. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, but but I wanted to ask you also if you can also help record the legal calls, because I host the legal. I used to record the legal calls when I wasn't facilitating it, but now it's hard for me to record and facilitate the meeting because when I share my screen, it doesn't get recorded. So yeah, I might need your help in recording that as well if you're available. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thanks. And about the playlist, are you just gonna keep uh working on that, or should I do it? Mhm. But mhm. Okay, thanks.
And and maybe since since you want to touch also on the playlist, Bear, I don't know if you're up to, but every once in a while, like do like a little audit on the playlist, and that would be paid as an operation task. I don't know
I
if you're
think
up to.
I think I
Mhm.
can do that, Zepti, because
Okay,
I check it
okay,
every now and
okay,
then
okay,
if everything is complete, and also sometimes I add the descriptions in the video if they're
okay.
missing.
Cool. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it's important, like, the
Mm-hmm.
playlists are good, and, like, mistakes happen, and we sometimes, you know, might put some documentation in the place that is not supposed to be. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
once in a while, just, keep an eye.
Yeah.
And yeah, but if you're doing it that, yeah, thank you, Ivy.
Yeah, I still do it. Go ahead. No, yeah, I'm just gonna say that yeah, I still check it once in a while, and doing the audit on the playlists as well as the descriptions. So yeah, I can keep doing it, Zepti.
Praise, Ivy, praise.
Thanks. And how about you? You were saying something, Bear? Yeah. 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 But if of course if you still also see something, just let us know if you spot some mistakes in the uploads. Okay, cool. Um, on the playlist. Okay, I think that's it. We still have 5 minutes, so if there's nothing else that we want to talk about, we can wrap up 5 minutes early.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So I think that's all for our call today. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining and see you again next Monday.
Thank you, Ivy.